But individuals concentrate through their balanced intention, their aligned intention from within, and concentrate on understanding that they are never alone, and that they work in a network of complete cooperation and co-creation. The maladies and imbalances that take root in the unconscious, in spirit, and filter their way slowly into form, and then filter eventually into material actualization. These are all rooted in an individual's banishment from collective cooperation with the higher light of all within. So the individual who is in a state of crisis, we empathize for that person. It's terrible that they are struggling in this way. The ideal is to focus on balance before the malady develops in a material way. But even if they are in a state of crisis, it is the state of imbalance, the state of banishment from mutual co-creation with one's higher self-collective and the collective of all within. It is that banishment and that shame, that not forgiving of self, that not recognizing the totality of all within in order to manifest the life profoundly, actively, not as a prisoner, but as a creator, as a co-creator in this realm. So, when the individual wants to enter into stages of profound healing, that individual must find aligned, centered oneness within. That individual must come to accept the glory, their song, their music, their resonance, and filter that in within their totality, the totality of their journey, and how they bring their journey into alignment, how their song, how their cadence for the world makes sense. Where is it headed? Don't have a scattered journey, but bring the points and connect the dots into a singular narrative, all headed into a beautiful love story of intimacy and reconnection with one's higher self collective, and eventually to all within. For when we reconnect in alignment and oneness, we are prepared to enter into portals of interdimensionality. For the interdimensional realms are infinite in nature, they're eternal in nature. And if we enter into these portals, if we want to enter into these portals and flow that higher light within ourselves to activate our balance that our body is programmed to find, if we want to do that, then we must bring all of ourselves into alignment and oneness. For in infinity, it is a singular, collective, eternal song, and there is no fragmentation. So to the degree that we banish ourselves in duality, and stagnate ourselves in shame, in paradoxes and blame and aggression and oppression and denial and hopelessness and bondage, to the degree that our perception is not aligned in the collective freedom of all, then we're unable to jump into that great elaborate symphony of song of the higher light and oneness actively. And so one has to begin to clarify within themselves and broadcast that freedom. First step of that freedom is to recognize within oneself the responsibility to co-create as a team player, to actively take part in your healing, take responsibility for it, for you are a creator, and you must create.